So here we are on day, I don't know what number of our trip. We just left Gary Owen after a restful night's stay, a nice hot shower, and we are on our way to Custer State Park. Today we're going to stop at a campground called the Big Pines RV Campground. So here we're going down into this area. We have a narrow winding road of 7% grade with no shoulder. A sign for bighorn sheep to beware of those, and then another sign to beware of falling rock. All the road hazards that you could possibly find. So we're going down, 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 and now we're turning to the left. And then we're going to turn to the right. Ron is doing a great job of maneuvering. So it looks like we are down the mountain. And now it's our turn to go up the mountain. Still winding roads and no shoulder. And watching for bighorn sheep. There's one right there on the left. Just across the road. And here's the entrance to the Big Pine Campground. And the sign says, "Welcome to the Black Hills." So here we are at the Big Pine Campground. This is the office, and we're waiting for the gentleman to come and escort us to our pull-through site. You can see they have everything you might possibly need: t-shirts, souvenirs, RV supplies, snacks, ice cream. And this has RV sites, pull-through sites, and tent sites. So this is Mike and Liz's site. And here's Belle's place. It's aptly named for the huge pine trees all around. Beautiful sunset this evening. So we're walking around the campground, just kind of checking out what things are like.
Woodhull Acres.
It's a fairly busy campground, just outside of the town of Custer, South Dakota. Lots of people here to do Black Hills things like riding ATVs, and fishing, checking out Mount Rushmore. And tomorrow we're going to check out Wind Cave National Park and then drive around and see if we can find the bison and also the big horned sheep. This part over here is reserved just for tents. It's a nice campground, very friendly. The bathrooms are clean. The people are nice. They escort you to your spot, give you the directions that you need. We have water and electricity. They have a dump station right by the front office. It's very kid friendly. They have playground, lots of kids running around. There are lots of different kinds of campers here, from big Class A's to little bitty and big fifth wheels to little bitty pop-ups, and a cute little vintage here. Here's a super cute little vintage comes equipped with its own picket fence. Also lots of tents, so if you want to come and just tent camp, you're welcome to do that also. There is a little bit of highway noise because we aren't too far from the highway, and that sounds like a train.
I think it's a group of ATVs and motorcycles all running in a pack.
Oh, it's a group of pack of motorcycles.
That's what it kind of sounds like.
That could be. So a lot of these campers have no cars with them. So people are out and about, and this looks like a very transient place where people come, park, and then go out and do all kinds of fun nature outdoor activities and sightseeing.
Do you see a deer?
There's 5 different Wi-Fi channels here. And that's a Wi-Fi transmitter.
They do have free Wi-Fi, which is nice.
Yep.
That's a big thing that's different from state parks and private campgrounds, when usually most private campgrounds are going to have Wi-Fi. If that's important, that's something that you might want to consider. We did try to get into Custer State Park, but by the time we found out our reservations for Glacier, which you can reserve 6 months out, and then we tried to pick up the reservations for Custer in South Dakota State Parks, you can reserve a year in advance, and all of the spots were taken. So that's why we ended up at the Big Pine Campground, which so far is a pretty nice campground. So when you come down this drive that we went up to get to our campsites, you're going to get to the office. We're right next door to another campground, the Big Buck Campground. There's a couple other campgrounds along this strip of road. If you come up here and you turn to the left outside of our campground, you're going to head right into Custer, and you hit some shops and tourist places, and there's grocery store and museums and activities and adventure places and all kinds of things. And when we go tomorrow to Wind Cave, we're going to go up here, turn left, and then take a right and head down to Wind Cave National Park, which is about 30 minutes away, we think. So we're excited to go on that tour and check it out.
It's a big one.
So we're walking up this way, and we come to some camping cabins. So if you wanted to come to this area, you didn't have a tent or an RV, you could camp in some of these little cabins. You can purchase any supplies you might need, as well as firewood, and then they deliver it right to your campground. So this is the office and the little store of the Big Pine Campground. You can get ice cream, t-shirts, all kinds of souvenirs, anything you might have forgotten, like shampoo and soap, and an interesting rosy ass rhubarb wine. The people here are very nice. There's our receptionist.
Nice to meet you. My name's Ariana.
Ariana has helped us a lot and got us all set up and ready for our next adventure tomorrow.
Lovely to have you.
Thank you.